Alright, welcome back to the little bonsai corner, everyone. You can see we've got lots of bonsais in progress here. Today I am going to be showing you, here's my biggest bonsai. Today I'm going to be showing you this. Pretty sure this is a blue spruce specimen. And what had happened was, this was one of the Christmas trees that people get around Christmas. So it had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these skinny branches, which really isn't that pleasing for a bonsai. So what I did was I took grafting tape, and while it's still young like this, I combined all these together, and these will grow together for a couple years, or maybe just one season. It really doesn't even take that long, and then this will look like one gnarly trunk. And I was thinking about, do I want it to come out to 3 or just 2? And I think I've decided on 2. So I'm going to set the camera up here and let you guys see what, or see how, rather, to do this with the grafting tape. And you could use wire too. Don't just use regular tape. That is probably the one thing that would not work. But you can use either wire or grafting tape. I'm trying to think of a good angle here. Okay. Let's take this in here. Just show you guys like this top-down view. Hold on one second. Okay. So here's the tree. I'm going to take these 2 branches and combine them into one branch so that they're thicker. I'll just remove some stuff. Okay. Going to take a small razor blade, come to the branches here so you can clearly see those 2, and where I'm going to have them touch, I'm going to remove the bark. And you want to go down to the cambium, to past the cambium. So you want to take off more than just the surface of it. And I'm taking off the whole inside there. Okay. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side, and you can see what that looks like. I'll do the same thing on this side. And I am leaving the bark on the other side perfectly intact, so that sap can still flow up the tree. But on this side, these 2 branches will connect much faster because they'll have sap flowing openly and pretty much together. So you see what I mean? It's kind of like you create a wound on each side of them so that when they're joined up like this, they just become one branch. And I decided I don't even want to twist them or anything. I'm just going to have them just like this, straight. I twisted the other side, and I kind of twisted the base, so I don't want to get too like twisty turny. So be safe. Close your knife up. Oh, should probably clean this off. Hold on. Clean your knife. Okay. Clean it a little better later. If anyone's likes pocket knives, I do collect knives and pocket knives. I love them. This is a cool little one I got from O'Reilly's. It's actually like an auto parts store, kind of like AutoZone, but it's called PT. And it's not, the cool thing about it is it's not a pocket knife. It's actually a razor blade. So it's cool. You could, when this gets dull, you could flip it around, use the other side. Comes with a lot of replacement blades. It's really cool. And then has a nice lock feature. It locks and shuts really nicely. So now that we've got that all cut, we are going to take this grafting tape. I've had this for a while. Grafting tape's actually pretty cheap. So my technique, we don't really want moisture. It's okay if moisture's in there a little bit right now, but we don't necessarily want moisture getting in there into that crack and causing rot. So I like to come in with a piece of grafting tape, and if you have like a crack like this in the tree, now I essentially created this. This was all just tiny little trees like this. I wrapped them together, and right here is where I want to have my breakaway, where we start two branches and then we'll start branching. So I'm creating this crease in the tree. I like to put this grafting tape right in the middle. Okay, that way water doesn't sit up in there anymore, because the grafting tape is just right there. Now, let's just get a piece and rip a piece off so we can work with a piece. Okay, after you get the middle situated, I like to come back around, tie up those loose ends, and then I'll come back. Well, I'll do one wrap around this side, and then I will I didn't get a big enough piece, but that's fine. Now that we have our middle sealed, we can work on sealing these two branches. So these two branches are going to be one branch in about a season, just because I did this. And right there is where I want them to branch off. I'm just going to seal this one more time around the other side. So pretty much looking like this tree's in a bodysuit or a body cast, but that's exactly what it needs right now to turn into a great bonsai. It needs to be like this for a little bit. It will be fine. It's not affecting the health of the tree at all. And one big thing with this is those wounds that I created to seal these two branches together definitely need to be sealed off. So I'm making sure that I'm pulling this wire all the way up. I'm going to clip this wire off And I'm going to seal these wounds so that there's just no way water can get up in there. And you do want pretty tight. You do want it pulling pretty tight because you want to make sure those branches are connected. And that's pretty tight. That's good. That's what we're looking for. We gave it some form. That's good. These are just extra wires we need to clip. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna work out pretty all right. So we got the other side all sealed up. That's great. Thank you everyone for watching a little bit of a bonsai video there. Now we're coming along, right? Bonsai is a long game, but we're coming along. When I take that off and it's all one tree, that's going to be really fulfilling, because this was not one tree at all. It already kind of looks like it is. You can see the vision, and then once I take this all off, and then I'll assess what kind of direction I want to take it. But I'm thinking about doing some burning action and kind of making it look like an old spruce that was hit by lightning in the middle and then cracked off into these two trees, or two Y shapes. But we'll see. I might not even take it there. I do need to establish a good canopy. It's very open and unsettling right now, but yeah, it's a work in progress. So thank you everyone. Please subscribe if you like plant related content. Drop me a like button if you like finger limes and you want to see these actually produce, because by golly, I think they might actually do it this time. This tree has tried to produce thousands of finger limes and I can't get them to hold yet. It's still a pretty young tree, but yep. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more of this, then smash that like button. Appreciate it. Everyone have a great day. Buddha be with you. Keep growing.